What is up, everybody? I'm back with another video, and as you can see, we're back with the old Chevy High Country. This is Sema edition, part 2. So if you guys didn't see the first one, stop watching this right now. Just stop watching, go watch the first one, and then come back to this one so you can see what all we've done to this truck so far. Today we're actually going to be doing the traction bars, all that cool stuff. So don't mind all the purple primer on my hand. I was working today trying to I tried to clean it off. This stuff does not come off. But so we're actually going to bend some traction bars today, make them where we want them, kind of make them look good, just to where we can maybe show them off a little bit, kind of show off the traction bars to where they just look awesome. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 2 pieces, and I'm just going to kind of look here, see where I want them kind of. So I'm just going to kind of measure it out, probably let's say right there. So that way we'll have just enough. Scoot it back just a little bitty bit. Oh man, my Sharpie's working excellent right now. Is this the same Sharpie I had yesterday? I don't know. That one right there wasn't working very good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cut our pieces just like normal. But alright. So, sorry I went quiet there. I was trying to focus. So now, let's see here. Where's my pliers at? Let's see here. Thought I already had them out once today. Or not today, but... oh, there. Found them. Don't worry. They're right up there. You guys seen them before I did. I know you guys did. If not, you're looking now. So now, what we're going to do is, you can see there's kind of like a... If you cut, you kind of see like a little bit of a triangle. So, I'm going to try and put them triangles together and get them as close as I can together. And now I'm just going to kind of see how the needle nose are kind of like coned out, so we kind of got to angle them in there. Angle it just a little bit. So now just take your finger, just kind of bend it just a little bitty bit. See how close that is. It looks pretty close to me. So now you have both traction bars look about the same. So now we can take our tweezers here, stick them up there, and just kind of see how that looks. Or we can turn them around and see how this looks. So it may look a little better. Oh. So you can see that there. Kind of see it. So I think I want it like that. I know I said something about the triangle piece. You want it out on the frame, but this actually looks pretty good like this. See if we can get any glue out of this thing. Oh! I just dripped glue on the frame. Oh no! Having some technical difficulties here. Get my tweezers out here. Clean that up. Alright, so we're going to let that one go. And then, before we get too crazy, I'm going to set the truck there. I'm going to clean off the end of this. So that way, I don't have to worry about it dripping anywhere. So now we can let that dry for just a second. While that's drying, we'll do the same exact thing with the other side. So we just kind of want something like this right here. Want it probably right there. I think looks pretty good. Alright. Okay. So now we can do the same with the bottom side. Let that glue get down in there. Now I'm going to clean off the glue. So now we have our front traction bars done. Not completely done. We're not done just yet, but we're going to go ahead and start on the backs. So now what we want to do is we want to get our piece of brass wherever I put it. Now what in the world? I just had the dang thing. Did I lose it? I think I lost it. Jesus. Man, I just had the dang thing. Alright, so. What the heck? It all just magically just disappeared. So, I suppose we'll get another one out. I'm sure we'll find it as soon as we open up another one. So, hold on, give me 1 second. I apologize. I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, come on. I got stuff to do. Alright, so, I promise, we're trying to hurry. Guarantee as soon as I pull this apart, of course I'll find it. As soon as I pull it apart. Dang it. My goodness. Alright, so let's go ahead and slide that back in there real quick. So now, what we're going to do the same exact thing with the front, or with the rears. So I'm going to get it pretty close here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. My big old fingers and hands are in the way. Jeez. Never can have anything nice. I swear. Alright. So without losing this, we're going to go ahead and slide this back. So now, go ahead and make sure they're both straight. Just like that. So now, kind of hold them just like that. And get them going here. Alright, so you can kind of see, I need to bend this a little bit less. Or maybe this one a little more. Because that one might need just a hair more on it. So I think that'll be really close. So we're just going to look here. So that looks pretty close there. You can kind of see they're bent about just the same. So I think we want this side down, possibly. Whoa, I can't get my tweezers working right. So if I can get my tweezers working here. We'll go ahead and stick it in place here. Alright, so that'll be really close. So we put a little dab of glue on there. So we just gotta kind of let it dry for just a second. Oh, pushed it the wrong way. Oh boy. My goodness. Alright, so let's go ahead and try that again. So you just gotta kind of take your time with it. and just kind of figure out where you, well, we're not ready. We're not ready. Alright, so now, we can just take us a little dab of glue. Now we can go on the end of this one. This one's just being a pain in the butt. So, that should be pretty close for that one. So, you can kind of see there, kind of see what we're going for. We're not done, I promise. Still got lots more to go. So just stay tuned. I promise it's going to get really good. I'm trying to get my girlfriend convinced to start doing some painting videos. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think she would have a lot of fun with doing some painting videos. Let me know what you guys think. You think I should convince her more to do painting videos? So we're just going to kind of suck up some of that super glue. We had quite a bit of super glue there. Alright, so now I'm just going to suck up some of this super glue on this side. My little weenie thing here whining because it's raining outside. Alright, so now that part is done. You can see there, got some pretty sweet looking traction bars. Looks like they're all sitting really good. That one is still pretty wet. See how this one looks? That one looks good. So now we're just gonna kind of go ahead and slide these wheels off of this thing. Oh no, we're having some problems, guys. So I don't want that to cave in. Oh, I don't want it to fall out either. So I think we're falling down here. Oh boy, finger's stuck to something now. Alright, so make sure I don't have any glue on the bottom of my fingers. So now I just want to pull my wheels off here. Just so slightly. So that way, and if you guys are working with these 3D printed wheels, I highly recommend whenever you do glue, just a little bitty bit goes a long ways, guys. So don't do a bunch, because I promise this stuff goes a long ways. So I'm just going to put a little dab of glue on both ends here. Alright, so I got glue all the way around this thing. We're going to let it dry for just a second, and then we're going to take our little Q-tip. I just had this laying on my desk, so I figured why not use it. I never used it before I cut it off of the little rod there, so I figured why not? Just go ahead and use it. Alright, so I'm just going to suck up some of that glue all the way around here. So I'm starting to get kind of hard. That one we used. This one we didn't. We just used this one for paint, I think. So now we should be good to start going on our second round. Better not lay that like that. We'll have glue all over the desk. So you can see there kind of what I'm going for. So now we can do, I think I'm going to take the smaller stuff this time. Usually I use the bigger stuff. But we're going to make the second round. Oh, cracker bar. Sorry, I had blood in my mouth. So I'm just going to kind of do that number. So now, should be good to sit down, I think. Maybe. I guess if not, we'll be the first ones to know about it, huh? That's alright. So, go ahead and get her cut. And then we'll slide this one out. Alright, so now we got both the fronts. So now what we can do is just kind of wedge this in here. Somehow, some way. So now we're just going to take just a little dab of glue. For the top one. Then the bottom one like that. And you don't want to get a lot of glue in between there. Because whenever you go to paint them, you'll be able to see that little bit of glue there that you're like, oh man, I missed that little bit of glue. And now then you're going to be mad because you're like, oh man, I really sucks. But this just really makes the truck look super awesome. I think you'll have to let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of people have said like they really like the looks of these lifts and stuff. So, I mean, gosh dang, look at them. Just look at them. They look super cool. Alright, so let's go ahead. Kind of bring this one in here. I think I'm doing this the backwards way. I think it'd be a lot easier if we did it this way. So, maybe. We're almost there. We can just get this to sit right where we want it to, which would be awesome. All right. So now I think we're getting somewhere now. So now, and what I always kind of thought about doing, I'm not sure if it would be possible at all. I don't, just because you have some of the plastic right here on the front and the back. But soldering would be kind of a cool way to do this. Kind of just do your, just solder on the little points there, and maybe be able to sand it, smooth it, just kind of clean it up a little bit more. I'm not sure, but I think this will look just as good this way. So, gotta grab a little bit more brass rod here. I ran out of the little smaller stuff. Let me get the pliers out here. Alright, so got some of the smaller stuff back out. So now you can kind of see this one does not have the end on it. And I always kind of like to get the little coned in on this, just because. Oop, wrong way. Gotta cut it this way. Alright, so the reason I like to do that on the lifts and stuff is just because it's a little easier to get it kind of wedged down in there. And it just kind of looks a little better, I think. But it's everybody's opinion. It really, honestly, does not really matter. It's whatever your heart desires you want to do with it. Oh, I was talking all good about these. Oh man, now my front traction bar is coming off. Or my upper traction bar is coming off there. So we're just going to add a little more glue. I wonder if I got any mark at all on that. I think I did. So I'm thinking I might have got a little mark on this. I can't really see it very well. But we're going to cut this little mark here that I have. And hope, we can only hope, that it's probably the one that we marked. So, go ahead and put our lid back on the Sharpie. So now we're going to go ahead and do this side here, as long as our traction bar don't fall off. So we'll go up. We got to cut a lot off of that. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back together. I thought I was pretty close, but Alright, so we cut a little bit off. So now let's try this again. It's probably going to be way too much. Then we'll have to cut whole new pieces. Oh. Actually, I think that's about perfect. So, you can see there, got one side of the back done. I'm going to grab a Q-tip here. That is a hard one. Alright. So now we can go ahead and do the same with this side. So this one looks a little bit short. I would assume it's probably because our axles are a little further apart on the one side. So I'm just going to add just a little bitty bit. Something like that. Be pretty close, I think. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. So, go ahead and grab a little glue on the upper and lower side. I don't remember which one was which here. Oh! I assume it's probably not this one because it flew off. But I'm thinking, no, that's not it. Well, that's it. Alright guys, so now you can see we have all the traction bars all made up on the truck. It looks super cool. I think you're going to have to let me know what you guys think of it. I think this kind of stuff looks super cool. We're going to have to figure out some more cool designs we can do with these traction bars and stuff, which would be super fun. So as you can see, we did our drive shafts. We actually did them last night in the last video. And then today we are doing the traction bars. I'm sure we'll come up with some more cool stuff to do this thing. Let me know what you guys want to see here on YouTube. If you guys want to see some cool stuff on YouTube. I'm just trying to think of some more cool stuff to do. I do have some other ideas coming up very soon. Let's go ahead and slide the wheels back on this thing. So that way you guys can see the full effect. The full effect on this baby. Let's see here. Was that the same wheel? That's the same wheel. Alright, so it doesn't matter. No, my luck, it's going to matter. Some way or another, I always get these all messed up. Alright, so there's one of them. Alright, and there is the other one. So, as you can see there, I think the truck turned out super cool. Let me know what you guys think of it. You can see it up close there. See all the cool traction bars and stuff. See it from the front side. Can't really tell much. It doesn't look very good with the janky old blue just hanging out up there. But I think it turned out super cool. So, like I said, let me know what you guys think of it. Be sure to like and subscribe, hit that little bell icon, keep up to date with all the videos, because I'm sure there's going to be more cool stuff. So, with that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.